Hello and welcome to Yoga by Inish. Today we have a 20-minute morning yoga stretch that is great to start the day with, but it can also be great done in the evening to decompress from your day. So let's start sitting in sukasana and lifting the arms up into Urdhva. Just stretch the arms up, lift the two sides of the torso, and then release the right hand down and bring the left hand towards the right. Give a nice stretch on that left side of your body without collapsing the right side. And then come up, bring the two arms up, extend all the way to the ceiling one more time, and then release the left hand down and bring the right hand towards the left. So now it's your right side that you're stretching, you're opening. Keep releasing the legs down and the sitting bones down. Come up. Now go towards the end of your mat and sit on your heels in vajrasana. Heels together, knees together. Sit back and lift the arms up in Urdhva. Then turn to the side, to the right side, and open the arms out to the side, placing the right hand behind you, left hand on your right knee. So you want to keep the two sides of the torso long, the center of the chest lifting, and the chest turning towards the right. Roll the shoulders back and release the shoulders down. Go back to the center, lift the arms up, extend the spine upwards, and then turn to the left and repeat the movement to the left. So left hand down, behind you, right hand on your knee, helping you to twist to the left. Turn forwards. And now cross the fingers behind your back, extend the arms straight down and roll the shoulders back. And then lift the chest towards the ceiling and even look up towards the ceiling. Keep the chest lifting and look forwards now. And then start moving the arms away from you, away from the torso, without lifting the shoulders up or rolling them forwards. Keep extending the arms away from you and keep the space of the neck free. Release the arms down and change the cross of the fingers. Repeat by rolling the shoulders back, extend the arms down, and then lifting the center of the chest and your face towards the ceiling without collapsing the neck backwards. Then keep the center of the chest lifted, look forwards, and then start moving the arms away from you. Move the shoulder blades down and forwards to help you open the chest and the space for the armpits, without lifting the shoulders up towards the ears. Release the arms down. Now widen the knees, slightly wider than before, and then extend the arms forwards into Adho mukha virasana. Sit back on your heels, release the hips, release the pelvis down, and extend the arms to create length for your spine. Keep the upper arms rolling outwards. Lengthen the side ribs along your inner thighs. Relax the belly, and just keep breathing softly. Now come up. Turn the torso towards the right side, so bring the navel over to the right thigh and extend the arms forwards. Try to keep both sides of the torso long, equally long, and turn that left side of the torso downwards towards the floor. The more you stretch the torso towards your hands, the more the left hip has to stay down and the left side releases down. Come up, turn to the other side. Turn the navel over towards the left thigh, and then extend the arms forwards, align with the left knee. Keep an eye on the right side of the pelvis and anchor that right hip down. Turn the navel towards the middle of your thigh and lengthen the sternum bone in the center of your chest towards the knee. Right side of the ribs turned down towards the floor. Come up, back to the center. Extend forwards first. Realign the spine with the center of your mat. And then come up to your all fours. So bring the knees parallel, feet parallel, and then keep the hips on the top of your knees and extend the arms forwards towards the front of your mat, creating a long line between hands and hips. Fold the front of your hips and really extend the arms, extend the spine. Look forwards in between the hands to open the center of your chest. The shoulder blades, they come away from the ears, but also they come down towards the chest. The chest lengthens towards the hands. And then come slightly up. Bring your left arm under your right arm and extend it to the right. Keep the hips on top of your knees. Try to bring your left shoulder down towards the floor and extend the right arm forwards. You might be feeling this gentle stretch on the outside of your left arm or even the gentle twist on your dorsal spine. Just breathe and relax. Now change to the other side. Bring the right hand across to the left. Right shoulder down towards the floor, if you can, and extend the left arm forwards. Try to relax the right shoulder and your dorsal spine, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Now come back to the center. Tuck your toes under, lift the knees up, and give a nice stretch to your arms and spine. Lift the pelvis high up, and then stretch the legs. Keep pressing the thighs backwards. And now for an extra stretch for your calf muscles, raise the heels up as high as possible. Keep the pelvis up and back, and bring the heels down without dropping the pelvis down. Keep moving the heels up. Lift the pelvis up, and then lengthen the soles of the feet backwards and downwards. Again, up. Press the thighs back and lengthen the heels back and down. One more time, heels up. And as you go down, widen the back of your thighs, widen the back of your calf muscles, widen the back of your knees, widen the soles of your feet. And then from here, release the knees down and step the right foot forwards in between your hands. So with the back knee on the floor, let the pelvis release down and forwards, so you allow the left hip to open. Move the tailbone down and forwards towards the pubic bone and lift the pubic bone up towards the chest. And then open the chest and shoulders. Now bring your pelvis up to extend the right leg. Keep the right heel down and flex the toes towards you. Bring your right hip backwards and extend the chest up and forwards. Now you can stay here or go a little bit further by walking your hands forwards. The main idea is that you're extending the torso along the leg and the back of the ribs are not coming up towards the ceiling but coming closer to the chest and the leg. Keep the right hip moving back and the left waist moving forwards. Release the back of the neck. Now move your weight forwards into the right leg and extend the left leg by lifting the knee off the floor. Keep the pelvis low. Now drop the knee once again. Keep the left hand on the floor, the right hand on your right knee, and turn the chest up towards the ceiling. So while the pelvis is coming down, the chest is turning to the right and lifting up towards the ceiling. Breathe gently and let the hip open. Now bring both hands to the floor, extend the back leg, and step the right leg back into downward dog. Feel the difference between the right side and the left side. Now step the left foot forwards in between the hands and release the right knee down. Keep the pelvis releasing down and forwards. tailbone moving down and forwards, and the front of the pelvis lifting towards the chest. Relax the hips, relax the belly, and allow the tensions around your right hip to let go. Now stretch the left leg, bring the left hip back, and flex the left foot. Keep the left thigh coming backwards and the torso extending forwards and upwards. And then you can stay here, or you can walk your hands forwards into more of a full extension of the body, lengthening the top of the head towards the toes, lengthening the waist towards the hands, the chest towards the shin. Now bring the weight forwards towards your left foot. Extend the right leg fully. Lift the knee off the floor, but keep the pelvis low. Press the right heel back and move the chest forwards. Now from here, release the right knee down towards the floor. Keep your right hand on the floor, left hand on the left knee, and turn the chest towards the ceiling. Keep allowing the pelvis to release down, the front of the right hip to open, while you twist the spine gently. Hands to the floor, extend the right leg, and step your left foot back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Notice how you feel in this posture after all the space you've created within your body. Breathe calmly and gently. And then when you're ready, walk your feet forwards towards your hands. Keep the feet at the width of the hips and extend your spine forwards into half Uttanasana. So you can have your hands on the floor, on your shins, or even on some bricks if that's better for you. And then you can choose to stay here in the half Uttanasana or release the head down towards the floor into full Uttanasana. If that feels good on your back, you can also hold your elbows with your hands and hang the arms down. Hang the head down. Hang your spine down. Try to lengthen the ribs, the waist, along your legs towards the floor. Change the cross of the arms. And keep releasing the back of the legs. Keep releasing your head down. Now go through half Uttanasana, extend forwards. Widen the feet a little bit more. Turn the feet out to the side slightly and bend your knees to bring your pelvis down close to the floor. You can have the arms on the insides of the knees pressing outwards, or join the hands in front of you in Namaskar and press with the elbows backwards. Lengthen the inner thighs, release the inner groins and the back of the pelvis. Now bring your hands backwards, release your pelvis down, and lie down on the floor with the legs bent. Tuck the shoulders underneath you and gently hug the knees towards the chest. Now place your feet on the floor and cross the right leg over the left. And press the right thigh against the left thigh and then hold the knees towards your chest. See if you can hold the left knee with both of your hands. Release the back of the pelvis down towards the floor. Release the hips. Release the abdominal area. Now flex your feet and grab the outsides of your feet. So go over the feet and grab the outsides of your feet. Try to not sickle the feet, but open the feet towards you, out to the sides. So your thighs are now turning out and you get a more intensive stretch around your hips. Keep the shoulders down towards the floor and the chest opened. Now release the feet to the floor and let's change the cross of the legs. Left leg over the right. Bring your knees towards the chest and hold your right knee with both hands. Keep releasing the back of the pelvis and the tailbone down towards the floor. while releasing the front of your hips and the belly so the legs can come closer to you. And then when you're ready, flex your feet. Reach over the ankles to grab the outside of your feet and open them to the sides. Make sure you're not twisting your ankles and you're releasing the outer hips, always respecting the movement that your hip allows. Don't use strength for stretches. Just breathe, soften, and release. More and more. Release the cross of your legs. Pass the arms between your knees to grab your feet. Open the knees out to the side and release the feet towards the pelvis. As the hips relax and the inner thighs relax, the knees release down towards the floor. Now you can keep your hands where they are, or grab the big toes with your thumb, index, and middle fingers, or even somewhere around your ankles or shin bone. And continue releasing the knees down towards the floor while bringing the shins perpendicular to the floor. Release the back of your pelvis down towards the floor. Keep the sides of your waist long. Bring the shoulders down towards the floor. Open the chest. And as you breathe, release the hips further and further. Now release your feet, bring your knees together, and this time grab the outer ankles with your hands. Bring the feet down towards the floor and the soles of the feet towards each other and open the knees out to the side into baddha konasana. To be able to grab the ankles, you need to tuck the shoulders underneath you, lift the center of your chest up, and stretch the arms down towards the ankles. If not the ankles, grab the pants or the outer thighs. As you lift the center of your chest up, make sure you are releasing the back of your pelvis and the lower back down towards the floor. Open the chest, relax the inner thighs and groins, and release the tension around the navel. When you're ready, release the legs and extend them forwards. Release the arms out to the sides and allow the thighs to roll outwards. Take slow and deep inhales and exhales. Releasing deeply your body, your muscles, your bones, and especially your mind. Feel the space you've created inside of your body. Feel the space you've created inside your mind as the body relaxes. Feel the chest opening and releasing as you breathe. Feel the belly rising and falling as you breathe. Of course, you're welcome to stay longer in your Savasana. But otherwise, if you'd like to finish this practice with me, slowly start moving your body. Bend your legs without rushing. And when you're ready, come up into a sitting position. Find a sitting position that is comfortable for you. And then join the hands in front of your heart in Namaskar. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bow down towards your heart. Namaste. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you enjoyed this class, I will kindly ask you to press the like button and to subscribe to the channel, as it will help me to continue to bring these videos to you. A big thank you from my heart to yours.